Called out for no AC. Owner said last time this happened, the wet switch was tripped. Wet switch looks good to me. Looks like they probably broke red. They could have broke yellow. I haven't checked yet, but we're calling for cooling. Chatter here on the register. I can also hear the return. Well, last call for today. Let's get it, dude. All right, so we're getting back here to the outdoor unit. Jungle back here. Got another unit over there. Let's see, we have looks like a 3-ton carrier, 2012. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's supposed to be on. That's seriously not planned. That is seriously not planned. I wonder why our contactor's pulled in. So we lost our disconnect. What the heck? Lost our freaking disconnect. Just like that, we've got AC. Yeah, so we fired right up. I'll have to look at my file to see if we were here last or not, but we're still gonna check our capacitor. We'll check our charge as well while we're here, since we're already right here. Make sure she's fired up for the season. But it goes to show, for me, I can't sleep at night if I don't test the system before I leave. I always make sure the system's cooling or heating before I even leave their house at the thermostat. And then I just tell the customer, go ahead and put the temperature where you'd like. Everything is good, so they know everything's working when you leave. But yeah, so let's check the charge real quick. We'll check this under load. Might as well just still do a little video for you guys, and we'll go from there. So let's get the amps of the Herm. Let's hit the amp draw there. Okay, so we've got 5.55. Okay, we're gonna times that by 2652, which is our constant. That gives us that, divided by the voltage from common to Herm. Let's just say 380 or 358.8. 358.8 will give us a 41 microfarad capacitor, and we are, looks like we're at a 40, so we are within tolerance, so the cap's good. Let's check our charge now. All right, let's check the charge here. System is requiring a 10-degree superheat, or excuse me, subcool. Yeah, the power was off, so I'm just doing some tests now. Who was the last one out here? Or when was it? Was it Derek in January? Did the electrician or somebody maybe? Yeah, this one right here is it's a pull out. You either pull it and somebody pulled it out and flipped it over to off. You see right here? Yeah, if you come in right here, this little thing, so somebody came back, you pull it, it's fine. They probably did it for the electrical, but you pull it off, they flipped it over and they pushed it back in, so I read the word off right here. I just plugged it in and it's running out. I'm checking the Freon, checking the capacitor. Yeah, usually electricians will know about that service. It's a service disconnect, so they probably did that for safety. Yeah.
All right.
So it only cost you 29 bucks. It's all right. But let me finish testing and then yeah, I'll go upstairs check. I mean, it's up to you guys. We owe you guys a maintenance, so if you want, I can just do the maintenance while I'm here on both the systems. And you guys, let me wash. I'm already halfway through this maintenance. I'll wash the coil, and then I'll check that one out, run downstairs, and I'll go upstairs, check the attic out too. Okay. All right. Perfect. Thanks, Lisa. Looks like we do have our subcooling, but our superheat's way off. I mean, I've had issues with, I want to see something. I've had issues with field piece in this meter. Maybe it needs to be upgraded. Let me check my my measure quick. I'll put it on a screenshot for you guys, and then we'll see if it reads the same superheat. Yeah, so as you can see, we did have the same superheat. I'm here for we're going to change this diagnostic into maintenance because we owe our maintenance for this year. So we're gonna just go from there. Let me go look at the sensing bulb upstairs in the coil just to make sure that's not affecting that. Because this valve's all over the place. But nonetheless, the diagnostic was that. Capacitor is good. Charge is weird. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll take a picture, show you guys kind of how the bulb looks real quick. And then I'm also gonna do a maintenance on that package unit right there. Just get it ready for summer. I'm already here. She's on our little maintenance plan. So we'll do both of these units and that way we don't have to come back here. We'll go get a temp split. So whenever you get those sounds, it's like the game Operation, you know, where you're trying to like not touch the side of the metal. Same thing with this. So sometimes on those other ones, this will be touching the louvers will be touching each other, so they make that noise. Man, there's no metal on this. Got that screw, I gotta grab that screw. That'll do for now. All right, I'm gonna get my bag. We're gonna check that coil, make sure that bulb is secured. All right, temp split's coming in. 70 degrees inside. A little cooler outside today. We got a storm coming in, but we'll get there. I just put the probes in. Let's go check out this bulb. There's supposed to be a T right there for your air. So that's wrong. Wet switch is good. We've got an ADP coil. Let's see, I see the bulb right here. Touching. So here's our bulb right here, guys, and if you notice, as I'm taking the tape off, this tar tape off, hold on. Oh, if you look close, that bulb's not even touching. So I'm gonna take this off. Either it slid down or nobody put it on right. But you can see it's hardly making contact. So see if we can pull this up. See what I can do here. All right, got it pretty close, but I can see why whoever did this didn't tighten that. So I gotta see if I get some channel locks and make this clip tighter. Give it a little gundy right here. Give it a little gundy. Just put it back on there. Oh yeah. As you can see, we're making full contact now. Now, whether that will fix everything is remain to be seen. Let's take a look at our pressures now. All right, this is like maybe 2 seconds later. Temp split right around 19. Superheat still kind of low. Definitely don't want to be that low because we're flooding back to the compressor. So what I'm going to do is screenshot that. I'm going to go ahead and recommend a valve replacement because this was never installed correctly. That's unfortunate. But the diagnostic has been completed. Just for shoots and giggles, let's test our airflow while you guys are here, and then that'll complete the diag. And then I'll just basically check the blower cap, or check the blower speed after that. All right, turn our probes on. Let's go back up here. Just got a new phone, so I have to link those up. All right, so push this once, boom, zeroes it out. Boom, zeroes it out. Let's go ahead and put this in the supply before the coil and after the filter. That's how you check total external static. I found you don't gotta jam that thing all the way in there. But whoa, look at that, we're screaming. 1.6 inches of static. Wow, let's see if we can see the board right here. We're gonna have to see what our blower speed's at. I bet you it's in high speed. It's way too high, dude. Okay, there's our X13 motor. Cooling is in high speed, which is black right here. So let's change that. Look at our blower chart and see, I think it's the orange. Gotta double check to see what medium high is. Pretty sure it's orange. Okay, we adjusted our blower speed. Let's go ahead and put panels back, recheck static. Zero these guys out again. All right, we're under an inch. I already verified that the filters were clean, so it wasn't the filter. Definitely needed an adjustment. 1.6 inches of static. Come on, are you serious? TXV upstairs should be wrapped up after that. This was a diagnostic for the upstairs unit not cooling this past weekend, so they called us out this week, and obviously we found out that their electrician, by the way, I was talking with them, their electrician was putting in a new panel, so he must have been the one that went around and turned the disconnects off just as a safety, which is fine. He just forgot to turn it back on. So anyways, that should be that one. I'm gonna go downstairs, do a maintenance on the package unit. I mean, I don't want to film all that for you guys. I will put a maintenance video together for you guys, just showing how I go through all the blower speeds and everything, but for now we're good to go. Could use a little bit more insulation here as well, but thanks for watching another one, guys. Package unit's not doing terrible. gotta let it run. I just turned it on, but yep. Thanks for watching, guys.